You'll have to clock everything you don't like.
Oh my God. You and your fucking multitude of voices and characters.
What's a character?
Oh, it's a character. It was, oh, you know what? Last night, I was thinking of one of your characters because we were watching. Now, I don't even know how we get into these little
Sesame Street.
No, it wasn't Sesame Street. I was fascinated with corporate videos, like
training videos,
self-help, motivational videos
that like a new
real
manager
ones.
would watch.
Yes,
Yeah.
about leadership and synergy and stuff, because they're so embarrassing. They're horribly done. All they do is state the obvious,
right,
and try to make it seem like they're in the know. And this guy's name was Greg Schinkel, and all I could think is that is a Jimmy's character's name. It was like it was this guy's. His name was Greg Schinkel. And all I'm thinking is Jim going, it's Greg Schinkel.
Why would I say that? It's my name.
Oh, no. Now his name's...
What's your name?
Now something in your throat, guy's voice. The guy is...
I'm Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel?
Yeah, Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel.
Greg Schinkel.
Oh, no, it's spelled S-C-H-I-N-K-L-E.
No, I'm Craig Schinkel.
I hate how Craig Schinkel's voice drops out just at the end of his name.
What?
You can't hear that L proper.
Craig Schinkel.
Oh, there it is. Expert. Yeah.
Why are you watching this?
I don't know. It's just one of those YouTube things you end up going to.
Do you have no idea how you got there?
Sounds like my name.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I was out to dinner with Ileana, and we were talking about these corporate videos and how bad they are and how ridiculous and team leadership and the words they just throw around that mean nothing.
Buzzwords.
The board in the conference room that has like leadership and stuff written on
Company values.
Yes. This guy has a shitload of videos. If you just go to his click on the name of that thing, and go to videos.
Is he good?
There. He's so bad. And now scroll down to like him talking about. Just pick anything, really.
All right.
Pick one and listen to the nonsense.
What about that one with the hard hat? Leadership challenges faced by supervisors.
Oh, these are little skits that
I like
they
this
put
idea
on.
of a skit.
Put on a skit.
That first one.
A Greg Schinkel original. Yeah. Let's see what he's talking about here. Leadership challenges faced by...
Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, this is what happens when
Guys get in the car.
your leader is also a friend.
Yeah, that's right. How was your weekend? Oh, it was great.
You're the boss.
Did you see the Giants on TV last night?
Yeah.
Oh, the Giants on TV.
Could you? I would like to say, how come he's not saying we're on our way to work? Why are you driving 3 miles an hour? They're in a car.
Yes.
Driving at a fucking. It's the worst pace I've ever seen.
Very slow. I think the cameraman was walking backwards in front of the car.
Hey man,
to
did
get
you watch
this.
the Giants on TV this weekend? I certainly did. Slow down. You're hitting 4.
Did you enjoy the National Football League?
Yes.
Yes. Did you enjoy? Yeah.
I love Greg Schinkel probably wrote this. He thinks he's
Oh,
quite
yeah.
I'm Craig Schinkel.
I know what your name
Craig
is.
Schinkel. You're not Greg Schinkel. Okay.
How's it going?
Oh.
Good. For another hard day.
Hard day. They're from Ontario.
Oh, it was great. Did you see the Giants on TV last night?
How slow he is.
What an awesome game. I had it playing while I was doing paperwork.
Definitely a good score.
They're talking to each other. They're friends.
Definitely a
Man,
good score.
14.
Yeah,
Good
what is
score.
what are they talking about?
Yeah. Hold on. What paperwork were you doing, cunt face? Who does paperwork on a Sunday night?
Well, he's working very diligently. But you could tell these guys are friends.
No, you can't.
No?
They look like two strangers that have been thrusted into a car, and they're having different conversations. Like they look like they're in different dimensions, just missing each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never said to someone that was a really good score.
Really
Yeah.
good score.
Unless they
Yeah.
fucked a hot chick.
Yeah.
I've
Or
said
you
that.
just robbed a bank and got away with it.
Yeah, or he pulled some coke out of his pocket.
And the car really is just in neutral on an ever so slight hill.
Oh,
just
yeah.
I
barely
rolling
rolling.
slowly.
I wouldn't even say that to a guy who did music for a movie.
While I was doing paperwork.
Definitely a good score, though. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
17,
man.
14.
What a
That was
pass. Did you see that pass?
Well,
What
it was
pass?
like out of the air. He just
Holy
pulled it down. Like
smokes.
there was nothing.
And it went right in.
I can't believe
Like it went right in.
Yeah, we
Went
work
right-
right next to an underpass.
No kidding.
All right, man. I'll see you back here. At
All
4.
right.
Hey, right
See you
at the
back
door?
here at
You pick me up
4.
right here?
Like always.
Ready to go to work. But the problem
Wait.
is, the one guy's the supervisor, the other guy's just a subordinate.
Why did he say, like, oh, why would he ask him, are you
Yeah.
going to pick me up right here? That's where he always...
He's very
Will you
nervous.
be here, you promise?
Look what now they're in the break room. He's the boss, though.
Right.
He doesn't look like the boss.
Well,
Brandon,
he is.
Good sound editing.
Yeah. What's up, man?
what's up with this? I just got a complaint that for the third time this week you were late for lunch. Carl had to cover your shift.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, John. You know, man, people are late all the time. I always cover for people. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I'm responsible for everybody, not just
Come
you.
on, Dennis.
And when stuff like this happens, people look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
Okay, if
Hold
that's
on, can
what
you
the
rewind?
management wants,
Because
then
I
guess-
wanted to make sure that I could hear happens twice very quickly. Sometimes you want to hear the word happen right after happens. And it's a sign of excellent writing. It's very rare you could squeeze in two happens.
Did you curse or threaten this man with violence in any way?
Yeah.
Come on, Dennis.
I cover Carl's shift.
You're fired.
And this week you were late for lunch. Carl had to cover your shift.
Oh, come on, John. You know, man, people are late
John,
all the
you
time. I
read.
always cover for people. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I'm responsible for everybody, not just you. And when stuff like this happens, people look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
No excuses.
Happen. When this stuff happens, it's gonna happen on the
Yeah,
happen.
what was this, happenstance? Please, that's just so awful.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's terrible, right?
This writing is the
When
worst.
this stuff happens, people look at me like, what's going to happen?
What's gonna happen?
For people, it's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I'm responsible for everybody, not just you. And when stuff like this happens, people look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
Okay, if that's what the management wants, then I guess I'll be on time from now on. No excuses.
Okay, all right, that's fine. You know what? Let's just leave it there. I'm not going to write you up or anything.
Well.
But just make sure you follow the rules like everybody else in this plant.
All right,
Fine.
got it. We done.
Good.
Oh shit. He's look.
little
He
love is-
slams his fucking mask down. He's mad.
I bet you lose the attitude, kid.
Look, he's still pissed. He's fuming.
He severs his fingers in this machine.
Now it's 4 o'clock. Look
He's
at this.
And he has a gun.
Now the boss shuts the lights out. He's going to the door where he's supposed to meet his buddy. Who he
Is that
just,
his thermos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great. He's been sitting on it all day.
He's now his buddy.
Hey, buddy.
He waited for him to come out before he screams away.
Oh, the guy just drove away.
He ditches him at the door. Hey,
boss.
buddy.
That's
Fuck
awesome.
you.
You're late. I bet the guy was a minute late. That's
Yeah.
what it's going to be. You're a minute late.
Fuck you. He's like, you yell at me? I ain't
At least
driving
the
you
sound
home.
editing was good.
The peeling,
Oh, yeah.
the sound editing, and the fact that he's parked on an oil spill.
Yeah.
And he's just driving into obviously no neighborhood.
I love that he fucking just hit the gas
And the-
go fuck yourself, boss man.
The boss had no idea that the car could go that fast because
Yeah.
he'd never seen it go 4
Oh,
miles an
no.
hour.
Yeah. How come you're not like this when we're running late for work in the morning? Yeah, did you see that score, that pass? Yeah.
Ah, it went right in.
What a good
what went in?
score.
What a good score thing.
Just
the
a
guy
nice
did.
round number.
Of course, after he peels out, he just starts driving 4 miles an hour, and boss catches up to him walking.
Exactly.
Just passes him.
Caves his head in with his that thermos is full of cum, by the way. All the workers have to jerk it off into it before they leave, and the boss drinks it on the way home. I hate this company.
Oh, it's terrible.
What do they make?
I don't know. Car parts. I
That was
think.
great.
I don't know.
I'll bet you that they make some weird product like fucking like asshole skin lining for people who've had surgery.
Oh, yeah. Earn respect by being respectful, I think, is the one with the hole that Craig Shingle
But dude, I
talks about.
have to know how this ends.
Yeah,
This
well,
movie
of
is
course.
great.
Well,
The peel out's the
We've
best.
only got 2 minutes left.
That guy,
okay.
he's got to walk home.
he's fucked now.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
boss.
I think Greg Schinkel comes on and explains what happened there
Schinkel.
and how to prevent things like that from happening.
Understood.
Are you ready?
What's up, no friends?
Hey, buddy.
Fuck you.
There's no company fucking front.
No.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things that we have as lead hands and working leaders is the situation where we may have been friends with, or at least coworkers, whether we're good buddies or not,
there's Greg.
with the people that we're expected to lead. And the reality is, day in and day out, we're going to have to work with these folks. And so sometimes that ends up being a reason why we don't tell somebody something, because we're afraid that we're going to have to live with the repercussions of their response
You know
to
what?
us.
You guys should
Where
listen
you
to
see
this.
that especially
Yeah.
is where someone is promoted into the working leader or lead hand position
Travis.
over some other people that are in the organization.
debatable.
Some people that might have worked there even longer, or they might have felt like they
E-Rock.
should have gotten the job
E-Rock.
that you're now in as
Wow,
the working leader.
right.
And so instead of accepting that, what they do is they make fun of it. They say that
Dr.
you
Gay.
were lucky that you got the job, or that
Yeah.
you barely deserve getting the job, or that
I
they
say that
should
all the
really
time.
have the job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they really kind of get in your
Or
face
like
about
Travis
that.
does a bad
Again,
job.
recognize
Right.
that for
Yes.
what it is,
Right.
which is
He did his
defensive
part.
Why Eric
on their
defriended me
part.
on Facebook?
Yes.
Instead of them accepting
Yep.
the fact that maybe they didn't possess all of the skill sets, personality skills,
set.
communication
E-Rock.
skills, and things
It was
that would
all
really
those things
qualify
probably
them
for
that
E-Rock.
position. And instead of wanting to say that, hey, maybe you had those skill sets and they didn't,
Nah.
what they'd rather do is just kind of
Skill
attack
set.
you and pick on you. And unfortunately, if you get sucked into trying to defend the decision, you only keep the argument going. So what
Right.
you have to do, you kind of have to suck it up and live with
Suck
it for a
a
while.
cock.
And that's where the good leadership skills
This is
come
the
in,
worst
because if
advice
they
I've
see
ever
all
heard.
the time, hey, you're not such a
Terrible.
bad person.
isn't
You
even
didn't let
advice.
the power go to your head.
No.
You're still participative and helpful.
You have to sit there and let somebody
not such
drive
a bad
off without
person.
you.
Then we get into this issue of discipline. And sometimes your coworkers
kinky.
could screw up something to see whether you're going to get sucked in to chasing them around.
Can you
Again,
pause,
if they
please?
have a
Oh, my
tendency
I just
God.
want to look
be-
at the fucking fat backs on these people.
Look at this.
He's just pan back to realize
Yes.
he's like in a conference room with a chart on a board up, and he's talking to, I guess there's like 10 or 12 people in there, and the fat back blonde on the right is enragingly fat.
It looks
like
like-
Warren Haynes.
This is the audience that fucking was from The Office when
Gervais.
Yeah, when Gervais did his motivational speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at me. You've achieved your dreams.
Your dreams. Get out. Get out.
Was that uncomfortable?
It's fantastically uncomfortable.
You're not going to make it.
Yeah. 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 And then the maid she comes in. No.
Are you finished? No.
No. He gets all mad. She ruined his whole get
This
out.
big moment.
Get out.
If you don't want to be here, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
We can watch
Chasing
that
the Yankee dollar.
next. We'll watch that next.
Oh, I love that one.
So awful.
Yeah, well, he just goes on and on about.
He's basically just telling
what
that
you're
guy, walk home.
walk home. Don't be friends with the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's it. You're a disciplinarian.
That was well acted, though, those guys.
Oh, wasn't that?
John.
Hey, see you at 4 as usual, right here, so you can peel out and throw fucking gravel into my face.
You drive, John?
You drink cum, John?
Oh, boss.
This is exactly, he hit it right on the head.
I try and laugh several times a day just because it makes you feel
Laugh.
good. So let's.
Well, this is not the beginning of it.
No,
Hey,
The clip that the BBC put up.
just
that's it.
come on, trust me, you'll feel.
But he doesn't do the simply the best. Is he?
It's 4 minutes long. So.
Hey,
David Brent is one of the greatest characters ever.
He's on tour now.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? Music, right?
Yeah, I hope
Play
he
some
comes
of
to
the
the
songs.
US.
He should. His assistant there for the day, Dawn, is disgusted.
My life had turned out exactly as unexpected. my old school just recently had a
Oh,
school
we can't just sit and
reunion.
watch The Office.
Yeah, I know.
Which
Was there
I'd love
another?
to, but
Was there another Shinkle video you wanted to show?
there was
Craig
one with a
Schiffel.
fat woman and a ratchet wrench.
Oh yeah, a ratchet wrench. Imagine if Jack Nicholson. Hey, Nurse Wrench, what are you doing there, acting all screwy? One flew over the toolbox.
I think, is that it? Let's see. That one says 30. No, keep going a little more.
What's the one about the piggy?
Yeah, the pig is how you draw a pig. I know the jokes would write themselves, as they say. Keep going until you see like another skid.
I see a lot.
Oh,
of
there it is
skits.
on the left,
Earn
all the way to the
respect by
left
being
with her.
respectful?
There it is.
right.
Now this is earn respect by being respectful.
And it looked like the actors did such a good job last time that they used the same actors.
Well,
good.
no, they got a fat whole woman in this. This could be part of Jocktober because she is literally a hole in this fucking skit. Terrible.
Respect works both ways.
If we recognize that as a leader, we want to give people, we want to thank them for their contributions. When we ask them to
This
do
is
things,
not
we'd like to be polite
information
about
that
it and
needs to be
respectful to
given.
them.
Yeah.
And
He thinks he's
generally speaking,
making
highlight
leaders.
the positives of what they're doing.
Oh.
So just practicing some of
Accentuate the
those things.
positives.
And what you'll find is that there's slight nuances in leadership that we're going to go
And
into.
some